History. Chapter 1. The Medieval Period. The study of the past is divided into periods. The period that lies between the ancient and the modern period of history is known as the Middle or the Medieval Period. In India, the medieval period stretched from the beginning of the 8th to the end of the 18th century, that is, for nearly 1100 years. The 8th century is generally taken as a beginning because society, economy, polity, religion, and culture underwent many changes during the century. Similarly, the 18th century witnessed still more changes, marking the end of the medieval period and the beginning of the modern period. The medieval period is divided into early medieval period and late medieval period. The early medieval period stretched from the 8th to the 13th century. The Palas, Prathiras, Rajatrakutas, Cholas, and the Rajputs were powerful ruling dynasties during this period. The late medieval period lasted from 13th to the 18th century. It covered the rule of Turks, the Afghans, and the Mughals. The many names of India. Our country is commonly referred as Bharat, India, or Hindustan. It is, however, interesting to note that India was known by different names at different points in history. Bharatvarsha or Jambudvipa are the two of the earliest names by which our country was known in the ancient time. India was also known as the land of the people who lived along the river Sindhu. The Sanskrit word Sindhu was pronounced Hindu in Old Persian, and Hindu in French became Ande. This word came to English as India. The way we understand Hindustan today is quite different from what it was according to some medieval scholars. Hindustan comprised territories that were a part of the Delhi Sultanate. On the other hand, Babur, the founder of the Mughal Empire, used the term Hindustan to describe the geography and natural vegetation of the subcontinent. It was only 19th century during the British Raj that Hindustan came to be used synonymously with India. Major historical developments. The medieval period in India is categorized by some important developments. The coming of the Muslims led to the growth of mixed culture. There was interaction between North and South India and between Hindus and the Muslims. The cultural exchange led to the growth of culture that was above regional and caste differences. It was an Indian culture. The Muslim dynasties, particularly the Mughals, provided many centuries of political stability to the country. This led to an increase in trade and the rapid growth of towns and cities. Trade led to a greater interaction between the people from different parts of the world. India borrowed many from the cultures of other countries. During the medieval period, Islam spread in India. The Bhakti and Sufi movement spread the message of devotion to God and kindness towards all human beings. You will read more about these two movements in lesson 9. Sources. Like the ancient period, information on the medieval period is derived from archaeological and literary sources. There is an abundance of sources for this period. The books written during this period are available to us, and the monuments that were constructed still land. That is why we know much more about this medieval period than the ancient period. Archaeological sources. Archaeological sources include temples, palaces, mosques, forts, tombs, coins, inscriptions, utensils, tools, weapons, ornaments, and paintings. They give us an idea of political and social and economic history of the time. Many rulers, particularly in the South India, encouraged temple building. Temples, thus, are a rich source of religious and cultural history. Paintings are another valuable source as they tell us about the customs, food habits, dress, and jewelry of that period. Coins are a very important source for the study of the medieval period. They give us dates of important political events. The book on coins, titled Drarya Pariksha, an examination of coins, was written during the reign of Khilji. Khalji. Sorry. It lists the coin minted during the reign of the Sultan. Inscriptions from South India recorded proclamations by kings and gifts to temples and learned men. Some of these inscriptions are recorded on copper plates and some of them are inscribed on temple walls. Literary sources. Written sources of the medieval period are found in plenty. Paper was easily available during this period. Therefore, most writing of this period is on paper. Literary sources include chronicles of the court, historians, biographies, autobiographies, fermans, and the court and correspondence letters of the kings. Other court records, such as those regarding justice and taxes and travelogues. Chronicles. A chronicle is a record of the rule of the king and life at the court. Most kings had court chronicles who wrote in detail about what happened during their reign. Most of these writings are in Persian and Turkish. Some important chronicles of the medieval period are as follows. Raja Raja Tarangiri by Kalhana is a history of the king of Kashmir. Tariq-e-Firoz Shahi by Ziauddin Barani, which describes the history of the sultans of Delhi till the reign of Firoz Shah Tughlaq. Tariq-e-Ferishta by Ferishta, which is a record of the history of the Delhi Sultanate. From the time of Turks till the 17th century, Kazanhul Futu and Tulgumnama by Amir Khusrau with the reign of Khaljis and the Turks. Autobiographies and biographies. Among the autobiographies, the most famous ones are Futu-i Firoz Shahi by Firoz Shah Tughlaq, Baburanama by Babur, and Tozuki-i Jahangir by the Emperor Jahangir. Some biographies of the medieval period are as follows. Prithviraj Raso by Chand Bardai describes the life and adventures of the Chauhan ruler Prithviraj Chauhan. Himayunama by Gulbadam Begum gives a lot of information about the reign of the Mughal Emperor Humayun. Akbarnama by Abdul Fazl describes the events of Emperor Akbar's reign. Travelogues. Many foreign travelers visited India during the medieval period. Their travelogues give us a lot of information about the places that they visited from the people they met. Some of these well-known visitors who wrote travelogues are El-Biruni, who came from Central Asia, Ibn Battuta, who came from Rila, which gives a lot of information about geography of India. Abdul Razak, who was sent by the ruler of Persia to the kingdom of Vijayanagar. Travelers also came from Europe Marco Polo from Europe, Marco Polo Conti, Mar- Niccolo Conti, and Nicolao Manucci came from Italy. Durante Barbosa and Domingo Pace from Portugal. Ralph William Hawkins and Sir Thomas Roe from England. And Bernier and Tavernier from France. Their writings and letters are a valuable source for reconstructing the history of the medieval period. Thank you. Bye.